I started sewing when I was 9 years old because my aunts sewed. My mother didn't. And I was very impressed with the things that my cousins were wearing. A friend of mine told me about Bernina and how it was the only machine to use. And I hadn't tried one, but several years later, I was in the middle of a project. I was working on a liturgical wall hanging, and my foot pedal caught on fire. I was in the middle of this horrible deadline, and I called the Bernina store and I said, I've wanted one of your machines for 50 years. I can't get in there. I'm just going to drive by, throw the machine in the car, and I'll take it. That's how I got my first Bernina, and I've never looked back. I actually own several different brands of machines, and one thing I've found about Bernina is it never lets me down. There might be nice little features on the other machines, but this machine, I can bank on it every single time being right there for me, giving me the right stitch without any complications. I have a real family feeling about Bernina. I've had the opportunity to visit their factory. I've been using them for many decades now, and I think, this is a family affair. I know the people that are involved, I know the product, and I depend on it. I enjoy getting together with this group of women and men who are such creative people. They have many exciting things going on from year to year, year to year. They make beautiful quilts, garments, jewelry, all kinds of things. It's like watching a style show when we gather together and learning what they're doing with their students. It's amazing. I'm always inspired, and I leave these gatherings completely re-energized to get busy and start creating some more myself. I have two main goals in my sewing career. One of them is to bring in new sewers, and the other is to teach couture sewing. I'm a magazine editor by trade, and this gives me a wonderful opportunity to reach out and touch a huge audience. I think that being able to use quality machines, it's right at the peak of importance in learning how to sew and then continuing to sew with fabulous style and fabulous technique. You need to have equipment you can depend on.